Good morning. The 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Tenisha Yancey presiding. While court is in session, there will be no talking, sleeping, lying down, driving, no wearing of any hair garments unless it's for religious purposes only, no chewing of any gum or reading of any material, and you must be properly dressed when a judge asks you to turn on your cameras. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Good morning to all of you on Zoom as well. Do you have any matters ready to be heard?
Yes, Your Honor. We have Attorney Joe here who's here for Leslie. Is it Buffkin?
That's correct.
Okay, this is
She's going to call the case, Mr. McGuire.
the People versus Leslie Bumpkin. Ticket number SP131-00712. Improper plates. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Good morning, Your Honor. Joe McGuire, P75571, appearing on behalf of defendant.
And will you state your name for the record, please, ma'am?
Ms. Buffkin, you're on mute.
Your phone.
Leslie Buffkin.
And today is the date and time for a review hearing. Mr. McGuire,
Yes, it's a time extended to pay. That's what we'll review. You can, I'm sorry.
has she had it before?
Yes, I believe at least, yes. And so, Your Honor, Ms. Buffkin has unfortunately had some health difficulties.
I'm sorry, attorney. Mr. Burnett, you need to put your device on mute for us, please, sir.
Mute.
Never mind. I did it.
Go ahead, Counselor.
Ms. Buffkin has had some health difficulties. She's been in and out of the hospital since we had this judgment. And so that has caused some financial strain and some inability to pay. But it's just a $240 ticket, Your Honor, and Ms. Buffkin is able to pay on it at like $50 a month until it is paid off. She's on a fixed income.
Say
That again, Your Honor?
When was the fine issued?
I believe it was, let me see, it was a summer or fall. Let's see, the disposition, the final disposition was November. And
November 22?
Yes.
November of 2022. So it's been nearly a year?
No, we're just in 2023, so it's just been 6 months about.
Hold on one moment. Give me just a moment, please. Okay, so this is actually has been several extensions that have been given thus far. Attorney McGuire, and not to get into the business, into her financial business, but she obviously could retain an attorney. So it's my belief.
No, Your Honor, just for the record, we're a nonprofit. I don't get paid.
Okay.
Ms. Buffkin was referred to us by, another nonprofit. We help people. We're Detroit Justice Center. We help people out with.
I'm very familiar with Detroit Justice Center. Thank you. That is very helpful in this determination, because if you can afford to hire an attorney, you can afford to pay your fees. However, Ms. Buffkin, I do understand that you've had some health challenges. However, the only way that I can extend it, though, is for you to be able to enter into a payment agreement. Unfortunately, the only way to get a payment agreement is to come to the court. Are you able to get a ride to the court or have someone bring you down?
Yes.
Okay. If you can have someone bring you to the court, I'll give you 2 weeks to get to the court just to enter into a payment agreement. Once you enter into the payment agreement, you're going to come back in 2 weeks just so I can see that you have that payment agreement in place, and then you'll be done.
Thank you.
Okay. So what's her time? I don't have a.
June 21st, Your Honor.
So you have until June 21st to get to the court just to enter into that payment agreement?
Yes.
Then you'll just make payments on it based on what they tell you, based on what your income is. They'll give you an affordable amount that you can pay every month or every 2 weeks.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good day. You're free to go.
You too. Okay.
Just come back on that date, though, Mr. McGuire. You guys need to come back with that payment agreement in place.
Will do. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a
Thank
good
you.
day. You're welcome, ma'am. Madam Clerk, anything else ready?
I'm not sure. Attorney Werbley, was there anything else? I see that you came out. I'm sorry.
Yes, I was just sending Attorney Goss a text on
Okay.
folks that have all their documents.
Okay.
And then,
So we're not ready on anyone as of right now?
I don't believe so.
okay, let me know when we're ready, but I just.
Excuse me.
Shaw?
Yes, give me a half a second. I'm here on Eli Bond.
Madam Clerk, is Eli Bond checked
He's
in?
here.
And Mr. Upshaw, who do you need to speak to? Do you need to speak to the prosecutor, or do you need to speak to your client?
I don't need to speak to the client. I'm expecting this case to be dismissed. I don't know if the officer came because, the co-defendant was dismissed, and I don't want to say this is frivolous, but has the officer came in yet? I'm sorry, Your Honor.
No.
I will have, and I give until, if it's 8:30, I give until 9:30 for them to check in, for everyone to check in. And that's defendants and officers.
Okay, I'll come back in at 9:30, but can you transfer me to the prosecutor at this time? And thank you very much.
Madam Clerk?
Yes, I'm doing it now. One moment, Attorney Upshaw. Okay, room 1, Attorney. Mr. I'm sorry, someone was speaking.
Ms. Lateef, I'm going to go in there too to see if I can speak with Mr. Goss.
Okay, he's not even, I don't see him in there at all, actually, not in room 1.
I texted him about the documentation. Does the court, will they accept my representation, or if I've seen